All right, today we're stepping into a world where craftsmanship, technology, and just raw power all collide. We are diving into the absolute pinnacle of car design, looking at the world's most luxurious cars of 2024. So, what does a car that costs more than a house actually get you? Well, let's find out.
Yeah, it's a pretty wild question when you think about it, right? What does that kind of money really buy you? I can tell you, it's a whole lot more than just speed or a comfy seat. It's about making a statement, it's about an experience, and as you're about to see, it's about some very, very different ideas of what perfection on four wheels truly means. Because, luxury isn't just one thing anymore. We're going to explore it through a few different lenses. We've got the Go Anywhere Fortress, the rolling command center that's packed with bleeding-edge tech, and of course, the classic powerhouse that has defined what it means to be opulent for generations. So, first up, let's talk about the category that has completely changed the game in the luxury world, the SUV. It really seems that for today's elite, the ultimate status symbol isn't just about arriving in style, it's about being able to arrive literally anywhere, in any weather, without sacrificing a single ounce of comfort. Okay, so you have these three titans, and they're all aiming for the same goal, but from totally different directions. Rolls-Royce, that's just pure, unapologetic opulence. I mean, the Starlight headliner? Come on. Then you've got the Maybach GLS, which basically turns the backseat into a first-class airline cabin with reclining seats and its own refrigerator. And then there's the Range Rover SV, which is all about bespoke, personalized craftsmanship.
And this quote about the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, man, it just nails the appeal. The design, the sheer scale of it, the presence, it's all engineered to make you feel like you're in complete command. It's really less of a car and more of a mobile throne.
And this right here, this is the kind of detail that separates real luxury from just being expensive. Inside the Range Rover SV, a table just silently rises up from the center console. And get this, it's machined from one single solid block of aluminum. It's a perfect example of taking craftsmanship and turning it into a work of art.
Okay, but what if opulence isn't measured in engine cylinders or fancy leather, but in pixels and processing power? Well, that brings us to our next category, the high-tech sedans that are in an all-out war for the most advanced digital experience on the road. So here, you see two completely different philosophies from the German giants. BMW has gone all in on the idea that ultimate luxury is for the passenger. They've created this immersive private cinema that literally drops down from the ceiling. Audi, on the other hand, is totally focused on the driver, creating this sleek, futuristic command center where physical buttons are pretty much gone, all in favor of slick, integrated touchscreens. 31 inches. Let that sink in 8K resolution. It's such a clear statement the most important person in this car might not be the one behind the wheel. This isn't just a screen, people. It's a private cinema on wheels. Incredible. But for many, let's be honest, true luxury is always going to be about tradition. It's about heritage, the feel of hand-stitched leather, and the sound, or really the effortless surge, of a massive V12 engine. These are the cars that basically wrote the definition of prestige. And no car embodies this idea more than the Rolls-Royce Phantom. For decades, it has simply been the benchmark. It's not about being the fastest or the most high-tech. It's about presence, majesty, and just an unrivaled sense of occasion every time you get in. Look at these horsepower figures. We're talking supercar-level numbers here. Just for context, your average family sedan has, maybe 200 horsepower? But the goal here isn't to snap your neck back. Instead, all this immense power is engineered for a smooth, silent, effortless push forward. It's what they call a wave of torque, this feeling of unstoppable momentum that just makes the car feel like a force of nature. And all that power is wrapped up in an environment that seriously rivals a private jet. I mean, these features have become the calling cards of traditional luxury, right? Champagne coolers, massage functions, custom sound systems, and of course, those famous Starlight headliners. It is all about creating a perfect, isolated bubble of absolute comfort. But here's the twist. What if the ultimate luxury isn't the roar of a V12 engine? What if it's the exact opposite? There is a silent revolution happening right now, and it is completely reshaping what a high-end car can be. The future, it looks like, is electric.
Now, this is how Rolls-Royce describes its new Spectre, and you got to pay close attention to how they word this. Ultra-luxury electric super coupe. See, they're not just saying it's an electric Rolls-Royce, they are claiming they've created an entirely new category of vehicle, one that just didn't exist before.
And to back that claim up, let's just start with one number. 1,000. That's the horsepower the Spectre's electric motors put out. To put that in perspective, that's more power than a Bugatti Veyron, one of the most legendary hypercars ever made. And what does that kind of power do? Well, it launches this enormous car from 0 to 60 in just 2.5 seconds. That is breathtaking, physics-defying speed. But the real revolution is how it feels. All of that performance, all of that mind-bending power is delivered without a sound. No engine roar, no vibration, just a silent, unstoppable surge of force. This is the new frontier of luxury. Overwhelming power combined with absolute peace and quiet. It's a total game changer. So, as we've seen, luxury in 2024 isn't just one thing. It's a whole spectrum. It can be the go-anywhere capability of an SUV fortress, the immersive experience of a digital sanctuary, the timeless tradition of a V12 powerhouse, or the shocking new performance of a silent electric rocket ship. And that leaves us with a really fascinating question for the future, doesn't it? As technology keeps pushing forward, what are we going to value more? What will be the ultimate status symbol? Will it be the classic, soul-stirring roar of a 12-cylinder engine, or will it be the profound, powerful statement of complete and utter silence? The debate is really just getting started.